Okay, this is my evidence video for my desalinization. So, what I made started off with this drawing way back when. It explains pretty much, here's your solar power, and then your salt inputs over here. Salt water goes into the bottom chamber with the heating coils on the bottom, and then that goes up when it turns to steam, comes up and captures, and it comes back down into this top chamber, and it becomes fresh water, and that fresh water is then desalinated through here. And then everyone can take their salt water and turn it into fresh water. So, went from this little idea, changed a few things around, messed with my idea and my blueprints and my sketches and everything like that, and came up with this. This is my final sketch of my desalinization machine. So let me zoom in a little bit and give you guys a few angles on this. So yeah, the checkerboard thing right here, this is the solar power. It's going to have enough energy to power these batteries here, which are 3.9 volts, rechargeables only, because solar panels only take what's it called? Rechargeable batteries. Plus, it also helps save some energy and the environment, because you're not wasting more battery scrap with toxic metal stuff. So then, moving on, these are the coils that will heat. I'll explain why I changed that later. This is your new input flow for salt. So salt water shoots through that pipe, and it goes into chamber A, which holds somewhere around 10 gallons-ish. Then it goes up through here into the steam vent. You can follow the arrows if you can see that well enough. I'm not sure if the lighting is great. So then these tubes up here, this is the cooling tubes. This will run Freon or some other cooling material, and it will cool the steam as it passes through. Once it passes through the cooling area, it should turn into a liquid water back from a condensate, technically, not vaporize. So it vaporizes over here, condensates over here. So it condensates back down and fills into chamber B. Chamber B will then be filled with fresh water because of the steam, and chamber A will be filled with just salt at the bottom, because that's what happens when you boil salt water. And then this is the exit tube for the actual exiting. Now let's zoom out. There's the whole thing. As you can see, this is the finalized blueprint, but obviously I'll explain it later. Well, these are some info I need to know, like if you can read that or if you can't. It just pretty much just saying it takes 2,260 joules to heat 1 gram of water to 100 degrees Celsius. So just kind of some things, and also it gives off 540 calories of heat for condensation. So up in that tube is just kind of some equations for me to figure it out, and need to know what cooling and heating and everything like that. And these are just some parts, like I was thinking about using a electric stove top, solar kit, rechargeable batteries, 2 identical metal chambers, insulating foam, which I skipped. That was just gonna be too messy. Screws, bolts, nuts, PVC or copper or metal for piping, and one thing that I would probably add in the future, a water pump. So, moving on to the actual device. This is it. Completed and everything. A few things not attached because it would cause issues. So, I am going to show you this part. So, here's the solar panel. Obviously, I would get a bigger one before using anything. And I didn't run this because there is no heating element here. I could not find a stovetop electronic to put in there. So, I didn't want to deal with all the copper, because copper can erode with salt water and turn into crusty, nasty stuff that just falls apart. So, I'm still trying to find an idea for that. These couplings here, half inch, these are going to be mounted on each side of of the container for input and output of water, fresh and salt. So that's moving up to the top. These are your pipes. Goes up these pipes. Cooling element. Not sure exactly how I want to do that. Freon's dangerous, not environmentally safe. So I'm trying to find a new way of cooling. Then if you follow it down, it goes down and it drops into this container. Again, same size, identical, built by hand. Lost my drill, so that was a pain. But yeah, there's the device. And if you just give me a second. Okay, top is removed, and you can see the wire is in there. That will lead to the heating element, and then this one is empty. And then for a closer look on these pipes, which actually are gross because they're galvanized metal with oils on them, there's your steam trap, there's your condensation release, and that's pretty much it. And it all goes together how it looked before. I'm not going to waste time putting that on, but yeah, basic desalinization machine, environmentally friendly, and everything. This is my creativity project, Adam Bortnick. Thank you.